y'all. Hey, if you are tuning in for the very first time, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are tuning back in, you already know what you are in for. In today's video, what we are going to be focusing on is necessary tools for every curly girl. So if you don't already know, my hair type is a 4C. I went back natural in 2014, and I have some staples in my stash that I swear by and could never get to this point. Let me show y'all. Okay. I could have never gotten to this point if it weren't for these staples that I have in my stash. So I'm going to be sharing those with you guys in this video. So let's get into it. All right, y'all. So this is a microfiber towel, and basically I use this. I don't know if y'all can see it. This microfiber towel is by Pattern Beauty, and basically I use this every wash day when I come out of the shower, and I use this versus using a towel because after you finish washing your hair, so your hair has just gained all this moisture from the water, this helps to not dry your hair out. When you use a towel, the towel tends to dry a lot of that moisture that you just finished putting back in your hair, and so this is kind of a lighter version than a towel, and it doesn't dry your hair. So this is perfect for once you come out the shower. Again, this one is from Pattern Beauty. When I was in college and I didn't have Pattern Beauty money, what I used was a pillowcase. Now this pillowcase is more on the cottony side, but it's really, really, really thin. So if you are trying not to spend too much money on a microfiber towel, a Pattern Beauty microfiber towel, you can always use a pillowcase. Some people I know, and sometimes like when this is dirty, I know I use like a t-shirt. You just don't want to use something so heavy like a towel because we need the moisture. We want to retain all the moisture that we just finished putting back in our hair. So the next thing is a Spritzer water bottle. So I got this in a pack off of Amazon. I think 3 came in a pack, and I believe it was, I don't think it was anywhere more than $5 to $7. I use this for any and everything, and this is like the way that it sprays out. Like once you hold it, it just sprays for a good 3 seconds. And I will leave the link to all of the products down below in the description box if you need to refer to it. But this is a must-have staple, okay? A must-have staple. So the next 2 things are a detangling brush and also a wide tooth comb. So I kind of use these interchangeably, meaning I don't really stick to one. So basically the purpose for the both of these is the same. I do find that with this brush though, when I am trying to detangle, even though I put my hair in 4 sections, I still have to create like mini sections to comb. When I first bought this brush, this is a Crave Naturals brush. I did not know how to use it, and in the beginning I was like, oh, this isn't working, like this is not for my hair. But what I found, like if you look at these bristles, I might have hair in it, but it basically, if you try to brush like a big chunk, you're not getting anywhere, sis. So what you need to do is you need to create smaller sections and then start from the bottom and comb up. Once you get to that point, I promise you, you are going to thank me later. So you start at the bottom and then you just keep going up. Your curls are so defined. Like, I can't say it enough. Like, if you want to see a real detangle, start with a little section and just comb, and you're just gonna be like, oh my god, like I can't explain this enough. Like, this is a really, really good detangler. This one's just easier. I can do my 4 sections and just go straight through my hair and I'm good. But more defined detangling, this one is more of a quick, I'm just trying to detangle and keep it moving. Also, this brush, I've had this brush for a very long time, so it may look beat up, but believe me when I tell you, it gets the job done. Basically, I use this for when I'm trying to brush up my hair, or if I'm styling it and it needs to be brushed up. I even, to be honest, use this brush to like do my edges. I'm not the best edge person, but when I'm just trying to get the job done and keep it pushing, I use this for my edges, my little sideburns, and yeah, so this is what this brush is. These brushes, they usually, like the bristles, usually come in soft, medium, hard. I think this one is really soft. I do have another one that's really hard, so when I'm really trying to snatch everything up and make it look right and like in place, I'll use the harder bristles. But if I'm just like out on a regular day, I'll use this brush. All right, y'all, I think these are the most important. I think that this is the most important must-have for any natural. Basically, this is a satin bonnet, and excuse me. Basically, this is a satin bonnet, and basically what you're using this for is to tie your hair up at night. You want to make sure that when you go to sleep, your hair is not getting caught up in your cotton sheets. It's the friction from your hair isn't rubbing against like your pillowcase, and your hair isn't breaking off. That's the whole purpose of using a satin bonnet. Now, to be honest, I have a ton of head ties. So this is like a cheetah print head tie, and basically I use this. I usually just take it like this, and I can tie it like so. I'm gonna show y'all. And the reason why I'm showing you is because it doesn't really cover the top of my hair. I usually end up having to sleep with a satin pillowcase. Now, I don't have my satin pillowcase, but I will leave the link in the description box again. And I find that when I use this and a satin pillowcase, my hair comes out. My hair comes out the same way it would if I used a bonnet. The difference between a head tie and a bonnet is the fact that a bonnet is more likely to stay on your head throughout the night, whereas a head tie may slip off because it's satin. But either way, I would say whatever head tie or bonnet you use, just make sure that the material is satin. Now, when it comes to a satin pillowcase, you can use it. Like, I use a satin pillowcase, and I typically use a satin bonnet or head tie. You don't have to. Like, if you have just a bonnet, a satin bonnet, then you're straight. But if you want to use both, you can. But I think that using one of these is more important. I actually have another one here. This is another one that I bought at the Curly Fest back in 2019. It's so cute. Look at this. And then inside is satin lined. Okay. The only thing that I would say is you want to make sure that the linings don't rub against your edges, because those edges will be snatched out. Now with this bonnet, when I put it on my head, and I can't put it on now because I have this bun, but basically when I put this on my head, this part right here usually comes down to my forehead, so I'm good. But make sure that if you purchase a bonnet, you want to make sure for the most part that the lining is not going to eat up your edges, so take care of that. I have these Pattern Beauty. Well, this one is from Pattern Beauty, and it has plastic, what are these, lines? This material here is just straight plastic, and basically I just use it when I want to fluff out my hair, if I want to create some more volume. This is what I use. Can y'all see it? I hope y'all can. And then I have this one that has a metal lining here, and I find that using this one, it's better to hold, like it grips. like my hair, like when I really want to stretch it, like I can go in with this and it does not hurt at all. Whereas this one, I like it, but the only thing is that I have like baby hands, so sometimes it's really hard for me to like hold it and try to pull, like it's always like trying to fall out my hand. Whereas this one, literally hold it and I can go in real quick and easy. Now these come in different sizes, so if you find that one is more comfortable for you, by all means, I will link this one down below. And this you can find at any beauty supply store, like all kinds. They have all kinds of designs, all different colors. They have plastic, they have metal, like you can find these and literally anywhere. Now these are shears, and I typically use this when I need a small baby trim. Like this is nothing professional, and if you know nothing about cutting your ends or like trimming your hair, you don't need these. But I'm including these because if you're going to use any type of scissors in your hair, sis, bruh, make sure that they are shears, like they are made specifically for hair and not the ones that you find at school, not the one that your girlfriend, your boyfriend teaches with, because there is a drastic difference. And these are from Conair. So I think Charles, my fiance, he bought like some clippers for his hair and his beard, and basically these came with it. So I would say if you feel comfortable with cutting and trimming your hair, make sure you invest in a pair of shears. And then I have my Diva Curl Diffuser. Looks interesting, huh? So it looks like this, and then I have this, like, might be a little bit of hair on here, like hand almost kind of diffuser, where if I need to dry my hair, I'm in a rush, I can just go in quickly and do like a quick diffuse and like try to get it as dry as possible. I used to use this mainly when I did wash and goes. And like say it was winter time and I didn't really want to go outside with wet hair, I simply would, after I finished styling my hair, just go around for about 15-20 minutes, get all up in my hair and just keep it pushing. I'm kind of torn with this tool only because I try to stay away from heat as much as possible, but I feel like a diffuser, if you put it on low heat and you're not using it all the time, like it's like a once in a blue mood kind of a thing, then you're fine. You can find cheaper ones everywhere. In Georgia we have Ulta Beauty. You can go to a regular beauty supply store and I'm pretty sure that you can find this for about $35 to $40. This was given to me as a gift. I'm super grateful for it, but I don't really use it as much as I used to because baby, these wash and goes be taking a long time. But yeah, so this is a Diva Curl Diffuser. And then I have 3 little tools. So I have a scrunchie, just a regular scrunchie. I have a headband, a head tie, I don't know what we call these nowadays. And then I have a, what are these called again? A hair clip. I think that's the name of it, right? A hair clip. And basically, I use this mainly for when I'm doing my puffs. Like I have one in now, so that's what this is for. I use this for like when I'm styling my hair. My point in bringing these up is you want to make sure that you don't see like the rubber in your scrunchies. You want to make sure when you're using these hair clips that this like rubber part, I don't know if y'all can see it, hold on, that these rubber parts right here are not like coming off, because it will rip your hair out. When I use these in my hair, I make sure that I stretch them out as much as I can, because I'm very sensitive, one, when it comes to my head. Like I'm quick to catch a headache from wearing caps and from wearing these headbands, so I tend to try to stretch them out as much as I can before I put them in my hair. And you also want to stretch it out too, because when you put it up, you want to make sure that it's not ripping your edges out. So you want to just be careful on not putting a lot of tension on your edges. So you want to make sure that you are yeah, stretching these out. You want to make sure this part isn't coming off, and you want to make sure that this rubber part, or even, I know growing up we had like the metals. We not doing the metals, like no metals. You just want to make sure that these are secure and safe before you put them in your hair. All right, y'all, so that is it for my top tools that I think that every curly girl should have in their stash. If you have questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. If you did enjoy this content, please go ahead and like. When you like, it helps with my engagement on YouTube. And if you are feeling the vibes, go ahead and subscribe. We are very chill here. And I just want people to be knowledgeable about hair care. I am all about the health of your hair and making sure that no matter what style you wear your hair in, your hair is super protected and we are getting that quality good. All right, so yes, like I said, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video.